would be today. Gio and I are playing silly, yes, with our latest concept of sex, right?
Since we're recording a video, I mean, why not dress
Yes,
up, right?
exactly. Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
this will be my costume for the rest
Ooh,
of the podcast. I love this
is
Pikachu.
that like a Pikachu
Yep,
costume, Gio?
Pikachu. See,
Oh my God.
and
And
have like mittens kind of thing
have you ever gone
connected with
out
this.
with that?
No, I would
Thank
love to
God.
though.
Otherwise, you're gonna embarrass yourself.
I
Oh,
would love to though. I would love to wear this out.
really? Are you that confident?
Yes, I would be with the right
Wow.
friends.
Well, yeah. I suppose
See,
you
can
can
can you
you
see me?
can.
I'm actually giving a thumbs up, but I have no
Oh my
thumb.
God. On Valentine's. No, on Halloween.
On Halloween, I
Day.
would. Yeah, I think everyone
Totally.
would.
Totally, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be appropriate. Okay.
Okay. So this is
Welcome.
actually today's podcast is actually a
Yeah.
topic that's been requested quite a lot by our settlers.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, they want to know how to improve listening skills. Who is that?
Ignore that.
Who
Ignore.
is that? I heard a child's voice.
Mm-hmm. 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 That is the troublemaker in the house. So,
I have excellent listening skills, which is perfect for today.
ooh, completely. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about how to improve listening skills. We have some tips for you, and we
Yes.
actually implement some of them in our classes, in the way we teach. But first, let's
Mm-hmm.
talk about the fuck up of the day. We have two
Yes.
words actually,
True.
uh, and this is often what's the word I'm looking for?
Said.
Confused
Oh, confused.
by English learners in
Yeah.
general. So it's listen and hear.
Right.
So what's the difference between listen and
Mm-hmm.
hear?
So
Listen
listen
and hear.
is when you do that.
Do
Here
that.
is when you're like, do that. You see? I'm miming it.
What are you doing?
Okay. Since we have our video so they can see us, right?
But I didn't get what you were doing. What were you doing?
Okay. So when you listen to something, it means that you're focusing on the detail. And it's also talking about an action.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
correct.
Yes, and when you hear, is it's like a natural sound that you hear around you, and it is usually talking about an event.
Yes, that's true. So,
Mhm.
for example, I listen to the radio every day. So, the word listen is usually followed by the word to. So, we say, I listen to the radio every day. You don't hear you can technically hear the radio, but
Yeah,
we listen to the radio because we want to pay attention to what they are saying,
that's
right?
true.
Yeah. So that's listen. I listen to the radio every day, or I listen to the lecture. I listen
Mm.
to my professor,
Podcast.
or the podcast.
Hello.
Yes, I hope you listen to the podcast, not hear the podcast,
Yes, please.
or I will slap you with my paw.
Pikachu paw. Oh my gosh. Okay.
And the other word is here. For example, sorry, Kiki, what did you say? Your connection is bad. I cannot hear you.
Aha. There you go. So it means that you cannot hear my sound, right? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So,
Mhm.
or sometimes we would say, I heard the explosion.
Yes,
You don't
that's an
listen to
event.
the explosion. Why would you be
Exactly.
focused on an explosion? You heard the explosion.
Yep, exactly. So whenever there's an event of something, then you can say hear instead of listen.
Yeah,
Good.
perfect. So we covered the basics. That's it for today. Thank
Goodbye.
you. So, why do you
Uh-huh.
think listening skills is important, especially in language learning?
Well, in my opinion, listening is very important because it makes the communication clear, and it will also avoid misunderstanding, and it will create understanding, more understanding, of course. And what do you call, whenever you listen to someone, you will get to know people better, right? when you listen to them.
Ah, if only the world would listen more, yeah?
Exactly. Exactly. Well, I once heard a very good communicator is the one who listens.
Hmm. Yes, I think I've heard that before. Yes, there's
Yeah.
a saying of that, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially, it also applies to you're a great leader if you listen more to your employees.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
If only the settlers can see my paw. I don't have
I
a
can
green
see that
screen.
quite clearly, Gio.
Okay.
But I can't see you when they're listening to us through their podcast or, I mean, Spotify.
Yeah. So there are many challenges faced
Yeah.
by language learners.
Mm-hmm.
One
That's
of
true.
them is this is the most common one. They speak too fast.
Yes,
Oh my god.
I got this a lot from my students,
Yeah.
especially when they're the what do you call the in the elementary level. They
Yeah.
just started learning English. So whenever I play audio or any videos, if I show any videos, and if they speak too fast, they will just lost it. Like,
In
okay,
fact,
I can't do it.
they don't speak fast. Yeah. In fact,
They're not
they don't
speaking
speak
fast.
fast,
Hmm.
but it just sounded very fast because we're not used to it.
Yep, yep,
Yeah. So that's one of the major issues
yep.
when it
It's
comes
a huge
to
challenge for them.
definitely they speak too fast. Although some people do speak very fast. I don't know how people can speak very fast,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm,
even when it sounds normal to us, I mean, a normal pace to us, it can be very fast for new learners of the language.
mm-hmm. That's true. So another challenge faced by new learners, I mean new English learners,
Mhm.
they have limited vocabulary.
Yeah,
Now, if they hear what do you call a word that they're not familiar with, of course they wouldn't understand
yeah,
what that means, right? And they won't know the whole concept of the message itself. So
yeah,
whether they like it or not, they have to keep enriching their vocabulary. They
definitely.
have to, yeah.
And usually the trouble is that when they heard or listen to a word that they have never heard before,
Mm-hmm.
then they would be stuck with on that word, and they
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't even finish listening to the rest of whatever it is they were listening to.
That's true.
So maybe they would hear uh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and then suddenly like, wait,
Okay.
what? What is that? What is that? Oh no, I'm panicking! I'm panicking! And then you forgot what the entire audio is about.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's one thing. And what is another challenge, you?
This is also a major challenge. It's the inability
Mm-hmm.
uh, to distinguish individual sounds.
Right.
So this is
Such
not just for
as.
English learners, but to uh, basically whenever you learn a different language,
Oh, you
such
know
as the
what,
word.
Gio? Maybe we can show the word.
Okay, but I don't have
Oh my
fingers.
God. Can you get rid of that?
You have to type it for me. You have to
Okay,
type
let
it
me
for me.
share it through the whiteboard. Okay.
You
Ta-da!
have a digital whiteboard. How
Of
awesome!
course, thanks to technology. Okay, so how do you read this? Hold on, wait. I have to take a peek. This. Oh, can you see?
Yep, we're still waiting, Kiki. Hurry
Oh,
up.
sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
So, how do you read
the,
the first one?
the first word is man,
Mm-hmm.
man, and the second word is men.
Yep.
Can you tell the difference there? Man, men. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then pan and pen, pan, pen, and then we also
A,
have
E. Mm-hmm.
a and a.
E.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And then we also have, although they sound quite different, at least to us, for
Mm-hmm.
new learners, for new English learners, it can be confusing. We have desert and dessert.
Yep.
Yeah,
Desert and
desert
desert.
and dessert. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. So
Mm-hmm.
they sound, especially if you listen to a conversation, it could be very confusing.
This is one of my challenge as well. Um, how do you read this?
Oh, that's shoulder and
Mm-hmm.
soldier.
Yep, there you go. So my students will have difficulties pronouncing this.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. So we have
Hmm.
shoulder and soldier.
Yeah.
So they're actually quite different to me. But I
True.
can get it if it's confusing for new learners.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
So yeah, there you go. So the difficulty in listening to those small sounds that can change the entire meaning of the word man, min. It's only one sound that's different. Shoulder,
mhm.
soldier.
Yeah.
They're yeah, differentiating those sounds
Yeah.
actually can be
So
very
I
tricky.
think this is very tricky for Indonesians, especially because we are using our vowel voice most of the time,
Mhm.
right? Right. So
And most Indonesians also have difficulties pronouncing the th in English, like birthday.
oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Birthday. A lot of time they say birthday, which is
Yeah.
very funny. Actually, it's like birthday, boom day, burst.
Okay. That's true. That's true. Okay. So now
Yeah, that's that.
how do you normally practice or improve your listening skill, Gio?
So that's a bit of a difficult question to answer for me because I grew up speaking English.
All right. Maybe you
So
should ask me then.
I should ask you. So how do you learn? How do you improve your listening skills?
Okay, so basically, I never intentionally want to improve my listening skills. It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens naturally because okay, if you see,
Who is that? He's a new podcast member.
I know this is our junior podcast member. So okay, I grew up listening to or watching to Sesame Street, and I think that's where I started developing my skills in listening because I get used to it. At first, I was entertained by their show, of course,
Yeah,
but without me realizing it, it actually influenced my pronunciation skills. You
of
see,
course.
and I get to understand their words because I can see the word in front of the screen on I
The
mean on
subtitles,
TV,
yeah.
the subtitle, and then I can listen to it at the same time.
Yeah.
So I think when you see the word and you listen to it, I I mean, me personally, I recorded them as one. What do you call? As one package. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah.
So I don't read it and then say it my way, but I read it and listen to it and memorizing it
Okay.
directly to my head. You know what I
That's
mean?
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
So since I already have that kind of habit, it just happened naturally. So I never really, try to listen to podcasts just to practice my listening skill. No, I listen to podcasts because I'm interested to know to listen to the topic, to listen to what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
uh, as well as listening to music. So I love listening to English music. So from there, I naturally gain more skills in listening.
I can actually heard all of that.
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me pause this.
So that's a difficult question for me to answer because I grew up speaking English. So I think that's a better question for you. So how do
Right.
you improve your listening skills?
Okay. So how do I improve my listening skills was actually unintentional. So when I was around, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old, I loved watching Sesame Street
Okay.
on TV. So when I listened to it, I was interested, of course, because of the entertainment. Like they sing, they speak in English. So I wasn't really focusing on what was the meaning, but I listened to what they say and I saw the word. You see the word on the subtitle.
I also grew up on Sesame Street actually.
Really?
I
Why?
grew up
It was one of the best
watching
shows.
VHS. I don't know if you remember that. VHS.
What
It
do you
was one
call?
of those big cassette tapes,
Oh
very thick.
wow.
I don't know how to. I don't have
I'm
fingers.
not
Very like
sure.
cassette tapes,
I know that.
VHS. But anyways,
Okay.
okay. So you watch with subtitles. Was it in English or Bahasa
In
Indonesia?
English. In English.
English.
Before it wasn't dubbed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
So
dubbed. So it was
fancy.
original.
Okay. So yeah, I think a lot of my friends as well. I think one of my English teacher friends, back from my in my previous company,
Mm-hmm.
uh, she also said she grew up, did not learn any English. But she went to the United States with barely any English. So what she did was she only listened to music. She
Mm-hmm.
listened and read the lyrics, and
Mm-hmm.
then she also hung out with, of course, American friends because she
Yep.
lived there. So she
Mm-hmm.
was forced, in a way, she was forced to use and listen to
Mm-hmm.
English.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is one of the most effective way to practice your listening skills,
Yep.
and also listening to podcasts, of course, like
Of
listening to our
course, listen
podcast.
to me, not Kiki, but
Oh
me.
my god. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. They
Don't
love they
worry.
love my
Don't worry, Kiki. Nobody will listen to me. They all love you. Nobody will
oh
listen to Gio.
god. Okay, now you're being too humble. Okay.
So,
Uh-huh.
watching movies with subtitles, that's definitely helpful. Or
Yep.
listening to music with while reading the lyrics, or listening to a
Yep.
podcast with transcript if it's available.
Mm,
But of course, the most important tip that we can give you is exposure to the language as much as possible.
exactly. Through any means of media. And
Yep,
and I
definitely.
think, you know what, to be honest, my personal experience speaking to foreigners helped
Hmm.
me the most. It
Mm,
has
okay.
helped me the most, yeah,
Yeah.
because I have friends who's kind enough to correct me when I'm wrong, and for me that sticks in my head forever. You
Okay,
know what I
that's
mean?
very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice. So you
yeah.
had a nice experience learning English then,
Yeah,
yeah?
that's true.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my students, if I correct them, they would feel demotivated, or they feel shy. I mean, they're not supposed to feel that way, because we're here to help. That's one thing, and they should take that as something to learn, and so they can improve. So yes, listening is very important, crucial, so that you get to transfer the message that you want to say, and
Yeah.
also understand what
Understand.
other people's trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
exposure to language, it could be in any ways, as Kiki mentioned, in
Mm-hmm.
any forms:
Mm-hmm.
music, movies, podcast,
Yep.
or what else? TV,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, you name it.
Radio.
Or even you live in the country where they speak English, or whatever language that you're learning,
Mm-hmm.
live there.
Yep.
So exposure to the language helps a lot. That is why in English today we actually encourage a full English class.
Yep.
We don't usually use Bahasa Indonesia unless it is requested by
That's
the
true.
by the by the client.
Yeah, even to the most basic students. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the very basic beginner
yeah.
is still.
Yeah. That's very true because uh in my teacher training
Mm-hmm.
before, when I was getting my certification,
Mm-hmm.
in my teacher training, one of the teachers happened to speak Thai,
Okay.
and he taught us how to teach a foreign language. In our case, was to teach English to Indonesians, but
Mm-hmm.
he taught Thai to us because he would assume that none of us would understand Thai at all.
Mm-hmm.
So he taught us Thai in complete Thai, 100% Thai. There was no English at all in his lesson. So for,
Okay.
was it half an hour or for 1 hour, he taught us basic Thai
Mm-hmm.
without any English.
Okay. Can you
And
get
it
it though?
and it works. Yes, we all completely understood what he was trying to teach.
Wow. That is amazing how people can understand things so easily, right?
Yeah. So there you go. So even if it's a full English class, don't be intimidated. We can
Yes.
help you. Your teachers can help you. It is very possible.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Okay, number two. I do not
Yep.
have a finger, but I am.
Accept the fact.
I have,
Okay, let me
but
accept this
I
one
have
here.
2 fingers up here.
Oh my God. Okay, you're so into that thing, huh? Okay. The next tip is to accept the fact that you are not going to understand everything.
Mm.
Okay. Don't pressurize yourself, guys. You're
Yeah,
only human after all.
it's like what we talk about in the beginning of our podcast. When you have limited vocabulary, don't get stuck with just that one word. Continue listening to the rest. Try to understand the main idea of what it
Hmm.
is instead of focusing on single words.
That's true. That's true. So
Number 3.
stay calm if you don't understand. Keep going and don't get stuck.
There you go. That's basically what I just told everyone.
Yes, don't panic, guys. It's
Don't
just a
panic.
language. It's not a bomb going to explode.
Next step we have is do not translate to your native language. So do not translate to Bahasa Indonesia because it would take so much more brain power and it's a waste of time.
Mhm.
And also, in that way, you're not practicing your listening skills, your English listening skills, because you're translating it to Bahasa Indonesia.
That's true. That's
So
true.
you'll have to practice listening to the language so it will become easier for you.
Hmm.
Yay.
Yeah, that's one technique that I teach my son as well. You know, when I show him this, I say this is a pen. I don't say this is pen, and the Bahasa version of it is pen. Who pen?
There you go.
I
Yep.
just switch the language, just switch the language. So that's what you need to think in your mind as well. When you say, okay, let's speak English, just switch it, I
Yeah.
know it's
That
not
is
easy.
that is why a lot of people say you should try to count in English.
Mm-hmm.
That would actually also help you to master the language. If you count in English or
Hmm.
whatever language that you are trying to learn, it
Hmm.
will actually help. Yeah.
Repetition, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's not listening.
Okay. The next
next
one.
next point is we have listen to the main idea
Mm-hmm.
or listen for the details depending on your need. Okay, so if
Yeah.
you're watching a movie, there's no point listening to the details of every single word that they're talking about,
Yeah.
right? Because you're
Hmm.
watching a movie, just listen to the entire point.
True.
But if you're listening to, I don't know, an announcement at the airport, you
Mm-hmm.
probably should listen to the details, the gate number
Yeah.
or the time
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. True. But let's say you want to learn about okay, you want to learn how to cook noodles.
Yeah.
Let's say a tom yum noodle.
Mhm.
Okay,
Is
and
there tom yum noodles?
well, you can say that this is a new invention.
Okay.
What I meant.
For example's sake. Okay.
And then you watch YouTube, and they explaining it in English.
Yeah.
Just find the gist. Okay, so don't get stuck in one word that they say, because you're gonna
Yeah.
miss more of those things that you should
Yeah.
know. You know?
Otherwise, you will have to
Yeah.
replay, and
Yes.
then you end up with tom yum with no noodle or noodle with no tom yum.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So in that case, if you're cooking, maybe you listen to the main idea first, how to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can maybe replay it to listen to the details, like
That's
how many
simple.
milligrams or how many
Mm-hmm.
tablespoons.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay. Next is.
The last one is, I think this is the most common tip.
Yep.
It is the listen and you read. So you read
Mm-hmm.
either the subtitles, the lyrics, the transcript, whatever it is. It
Mm-hmm.
sounds very cliche, but it
Yep.
works. It is
And
cliche because it works.
it's true. And you know what? Just to add more, if
Mhm,
you want to practice your pronunciation as well,
mhm.
listen, read, and repeat. So repeat means say it as well. Say
Yeah,
it. Repeat after what you hear. Now that will you will get both benefits, yeah, of your listening and also your speaking skills. So
that
yeah.
is actually what we do on our app. Learn English now.
Oh right, that we have a
Yeah.
new app, guys. Check it
Yeah,
out.
It's not exactly new, but yes.
Well, it is new for our settlers, right?
For our
We haven't
settlers,
actually
yes.
mentioned it yet.
So on our app in the listening lessons,
Mm-hmm.
so we would give you maybe a word or a sentence, then we would have you record your own voice. The purpose is that so you can listen to your own voice
Yep.
and check whether you actually got it correctly or not, or whether you are happy with the pronunciation you made or not.
Mm-hmm. See, so guys, you have a lot of ways, yeah. I mean, how to learn and practice your listening and speaking skills as well, thanks to
Definitely.
technology.
Yet again. Okay.
Again, yes.
So there you go.
Okay.
We have, how many is that? 7, 8 tips?
One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far.
Six
Mm-hmm.
tips.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. So no more excuse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
So on to
Okay.
the next. We're gonna
So
play some game.
yes,
Our game
that's
for
right.
today is lip reading. So
Okay.
I will pronounce a word,
Mm-hmm.
and you will have to guess what it is.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a word. It could be a phrase or a sentence.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna mute yourself, right?
Yes. So I will not use any sound. I will only
Okay.
move my lips. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Is my microphone okay? I
Yes.
will move it away a little bit. There you
Okay.
go.
Or you can mute yourself,
I don't have
right?
to.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Okay. The first word or first
Is there a
question.
timer for this? No timer, yeah?
No timer.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yes. My lotion. My lotion. Magic lotion?
Magic lotion.
Is that?
What is that?
I'm so bad at this. Oh my
What's a
goodness.
magic lotion?
I don't know. It's a magic lotion. Looks like it,
No.
right?
The second word is right. It's lotion. What's the first word?
Lotion. Oh, okay. Say that again. Body lotion.
Yes.
Whoop whoop.
There you
Okay. All
go.
right. Yes, finally. Okay. Are you ready? My turn, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Is that one word or two words?
Two words.
Okay. I have no idea.
That's
I
one.
have no idea. For some reason, I'm guessing the first word is Jello. J-Lo.
Close,
Like
but not
as
that
in
one.
Jennifer Lopez. Like Jello?
Nope.
Jello the pudding? Jello? Not pudding. Jello is Jello. Yellow.
Yes.
Yellow activist. Yellow fish. Yellow. This is frustrating. Pikachu. No, that's not Pikachu. Yellow fish.
What? You have no idea? Okay.
No, what is it? I
Okay.
give up.
You give up.
Okay, one
Ele-
more. Oh, elephant. Okay.
Elephant.
Oh,
Was it that
elephant.
hard? Or am I saying it wrong?
Okay.
Okay. Your turn.
Okay.
One
My
zero. 1-0.
okay, my turn, yeah?
Uh-huh. What? How many words is there? Two? Okay. One. Uh-huh. B. Me. Say that again. Oh, a second. Uh-huh. Male. Me. Me? What?
No.
Me. Be ma. Be may. Me. Ma. My. Me.
Nope. Nope.
What is that? Okay, I give up.
Piggy bank.
What? Okay, piggy
Piggy bank.
bank. Oh
Piggy
my
bank. Piggy
god,
bank. I have a piggy bank here with
that
me.
is so hard. Where is your piggy bank?
It's an actual piggy bank
Literally, oh my god, that is the cutest. Like,
with
just,
tail.
oh my god, I cannot believe you have that, Gio.
It's an
That is
actual piggy
super
bank.
cute one. Did you actually put money in there?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
I don't know how much I have in there, but there's money in it.
that's nice. Okay, okay, I think I have one more, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
So
this.
one in one. Yeah, hey.
Yes, I know. Okay, go ahead. Oh, my turn. Okay, I'm gonna
Your turn.
mute myself. Okay.
Yeah. Expensive rainbow.
All right. The second word was correct. The
Okay.
the the first one.
Plastic rainbow. The rainbow. The rainbow. Blay, blah, blah, blay, bray, bray rainbow. I have no idea.
Oh my God! You're just
What?
making noises, basically.
Because I'm trying to mimic your mouth.
Okay, okay.
It
Last
looks
shot.
like
Last shot.
it looks
Yeah.
like blah blah.
One more. One more word. The
Yeah.
rainbow was right. Okay. Here
Okay.
we go.
Say that again. Blah blah blah. See, it looks like blah. What kind of face was that?
Oh my God! It's a
B
tired face.
bra bra.
Okay, okay, okay.
I
Give
don't
up.
know.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
It's eggplant. Eggplant rainbow.
What the heck is an eggplant rainbow?
I don't know. I just put two words together.
What the heck is
I
an eggplant
decide the word.
rainbow?
I get to decide what I want. So
Fine. Fine.
okay, okay.
Okay. So
So
I guess I win.
oh my god, no, that's
Yeah, I win. I
it's the
won.
two of us. So we're
I won because it's me. This is my podcast.
okay. If you say that, you know
All
that
right.
fuckers say that all the time.
I
Okay.
hate that. I hate that actually.
That is so disrespectful.
I very hate that. Okay, so well,
Okay.
settlers, how do you practice your listening skills? We would
Yep.
love to learn. So, if
Yes.
you have any good tips for us, then perhaps we could help others practice their listening skills too.
True.
Yeah.
So
So,
go
how do
ahead.
you practice your listening skills? Please write it down in the comment in our Instagram
Mm-hmm.
at English Today, and that's it. That's the end of our podcast for today.
Okay, guys. So I hope that you like our new performance, our new look.
Yeah, don't expect too much though. We do not have many
I know,
props. I
I
mean,
know. We're not celebrities. We don't have much money to buy things, you know. Okay,
okay.
guys. So if you like this concept, let us know so we can make more of it. If not,
Yeah.
we'll go back to just the audio again. I guess they're gonna be sick of us. Yes, Gio. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
guys. See you again on
Bye
the next
bye.
episode. Bye, Paul.